How many sugar daddies have you had?
I don't remember, but right now I have like 3.
Currently, you have 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many?
Yeah.
You don't know how many total? Like at 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus?
Probably like 10 plus.
10 plus. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that much.
And so you have 3 currently. Do you hook up with any of them?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All 3 of them?
Yes.
I'm just curious because I know
Excuse me?
sugar daddies are like stereotyped to be old. Are they all old?
I feel like I would be like putting them in like a specific profile. Like I don't know if they want to even.
Just like 50 or older. Like, just yes or no. You don't have to specify their age.
I just don't want to get into like what they look like or anything like that because it's like discretion.
Is it like legalities? Like you sign a contract?
No.
So, okay,
It's just
you've got
respect.
the 3 sugar daddies. You're hooking up with all of them. How does it work? Do they give you an allowance?
Something like that.
So, like, do they also pay for your bills?
Something like that.
Well, can you be a bit more precise?
I don't really have a lot of bills, but I go shopping a lot.
Do they pay for your rent?
Nothing is like directly paid for, so it'd be like.
So they just give you money
as a gift, yes.
as a gift,
As
yeah.
a gift?
How much? I'm curious. So, like, the guy who's spending the most on you, how much does he send you per month?
That's personal, for sure.
Oh, give us the details. This is good content.
No, there's other stuff to talk
Okay,
about.
well then perhaps a different question. Out of all 3 of these sugar daddies, can you tell us the age of the oldest one? Roughly.
No.
Within
I think the reason she doesn't want to share that information, this is my opinion, is one, she knows other women could want to steal the sugar daddies because women always steal sugar daddies from them, so from each other, right? It could be maybe she doesn't offer as much sugar to the guys, so other women could track those guys down and give them more sugar, and then they can give them they can be, pay their bills more than, and then they have to switch, right? Those other women can still have sugar daddies, basically. So that's why she doesn't want to give more info. Number 2, I think they may see this and they stop messing with her because they usually want to remain discreet because some sugar daddies are usually like married, they got kids and stuff like that. So I agree with her wanting to be private because that means, because sometimes they even sign NDAs. The sugar daddy could be a celebrity, who knows? So they make them sign NDAs. But to have, it must be nice having 3 sugar daddies paying for your bills. I want some sugar mommies. So for the ladies watching this, if you want to be my sugar mommy, I have applications. Hit the link.
the decade, 50s, 60s.
No.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
That would not be reveal. I mean, it wouldn't really be.
It
Yeah, that wouldn't
It
reveal
might.
anything.
How would it reveal?
Because then it's like if I'm with a certain age person
Okay,
out
fair
in
enough.
public, they're just going to
Is
assume.
any of these people 20 plus years older than you?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Okay. So then,
Drop that.
I would not be mistaken in saying, and forgive me if this is incorrect or I'm characterizing this incorrectly, but you're a is that correct?
No.
You're sleeping with 3 men simultaneously, many of them much older than you, for the purposes of them giving you money. Can you explain to me how that's not prostitution?
Good question. Good question. Which some ladies like to do this. It's like they have men who pay them specifically, like, because, I mean, at the end of the day, every man pays. Whether you're paying with your time and attention, whether you're taking a woman out on dates, paying for experiences, you're paying in some capacity. Now, it's not direct because the woman may buy you gifts here and there, but for her case, she calls them sugar daddies, which means they give her money to spend time with her and they do whatever they gotta do. But some women don't like to call it prostitution because it makes them look bad in the public eye. But she doesn't mind being called that if they're paying her bills. So I could see why she's holding back and she doesn't want to admit that she's a prostitute. Because usually prostitutes line up or they have a special place where the men find them and pay them for that, specifically for just the action, and they leave. But it looks like because she may be spending more time with the sugar daddies and doing fun things with them outside of just sex, that's why she doesn't want to admit that she's a prostitute. But in Andrew's case, technically she is. But you can see that's why she's laughing about it.
Can I explain to it?
Yeah, can you explain to me how that's not prostitution?
Because it's not like a
Uh-oh.
for sure thing. Like,
What do you mean?
it's not the direct. If it's directly,
Yeah.
I'm giving you
It's
this.
pretty direct. You're
for
sleeping
that.
with all these men. In exchange,
All
they're
of
giving you
these.
lots of money. I don't understand. Can you make the delineation? Can you draw me the delineation between a prostitute does this, which is she has sex with men for money. You do this, which is you're having sex with men for money. What's the delineation point?
Okay, so that's what I just said. The difference in her head is the prostitute, she has sex with the guy gives her money, they part ways and only see each other just for the sex. In her case, the guys pay her, they pay her bills, and it's constant. But outside of sex, they probably maybe go to dinner dates, they fly her out, they go to the beach, whatever, they take her shopping. So I think that's why she doesn't want to admit that that's the difference.
I just don't think that like we have to label it as such.
Yeah, but why?
Why? Because it's not direct. It's not like, oh, I'm giving you this for this. That would be direct.
I see what she's
If
saying.
any of these men stopped giving you this money, would you stop sleeping with them?
Yep.
I'm into the provider type.
Yeah, but yeah, so then the answer is no.
Yeah.
I think if it was like, I don't think it would be no necessarily.
So if
It would be no. If they stop paying for your bills and giving you money, whether directly or indirectly, you would stop seeing them.
Any of these men tomorrow stopped giving you any money at all and said, I'm not giving you any money anymore, but I would still like to continue sleeping with you, you would say yes.
It depends. It's something that we would have to have a conversation about for sure.
Okay, so you had the conversation. What would the conditionals be in which you would continue to sleep with them if they gave you no more money?
I feel like that's personal, but like, yeah, it's like a little too personal for me to share.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think that you wouldn't, and that you're basically lying to me on purpose, because you know that the entailment of the answer, if you said, no, I would not continue to sleep with them if they stopped giving me money, is that you then know that you would be a prostitute. So I'm going to ask you to just be honest. Isn't it really true that if any of these men, any of them, stopped giving you any of these goods or money, that you would stop sleeping with them? Isn't that the case?
That's not the case, actually.
Okay.
Bro, she's lying, but she's not going to admit on the internet, right? Maybe because her dad could see this, her sisters could see this, her uncles could see this, her brothers could see this, her mom could see this, so she's never going to admit, right? But the fact that she has 3 sugar daddies, that should tell you everything.
Let's say then, if any of them, is there at least some of them that if they stopped giving you money, you would stop sleeping with them? Is there at least one of them?
She's never going to admit.
Damn. I feel like I'm put on the spot.
Is there at least one?
I think you just want me to admit to your definition.
No, I don't.
that I'm
I
a
just want you to answer my
prostitute in your
question.
definition.
I just want you to answer my question. That's all I want.
I think like, I mean, I have love for all of them. So,
Oh my god, that's the funniest thing I ever heard. How can you have 3 sugar daddies and you have love for all of them? You have love for what they give you. I can agree with that. You have love for how much they spend on you, but I don't think you have love for them just for the case of it. Just for the sake that you love them. You love them because they are sugar daddies for a reason. That's what you say. So
But
if things
can you
were to
repeat my
progress.
question back real quick?
No, I can't actually. My
Okay, so I'm going to
ADHD
ask,
is
I'll
acting
ask it
up.
again. Is there at least one of them who, if they stopped giving you any of this money, that you would not continue to sleep with them? Just one.
It's not even just about the money though. Their
I
personality.
know, but that's not my question. That's not my question. So I'm going to ask you the question again.
I understand
I'm
your
going to keep
question,
asking it
and I'm
until you
getting to
answer it. I'm never going to let you evade it. I'm never going to let you sidestep it. I'm just going to keep asking it until you answer it. Is there at least one who, if they stopped giving you resources, you would stop sleeping with them? Is there one?
I love how you changed the question to resources. To be honest, I thought about cutting certain people off anyway, money or not. So it's
You
a lot
still
about
didn't. You
personality.
really actually just again did not actually answer the question.
She's never gonna answer the question because, like I said, if she admits that that would make her technically a prostitute. So that's why she's adamant about not answering the question.